What's going on, everybody? It's Mike. I'm back after a fun-filled BMX week. It was a whole lot of fun, but today we're going to take a look at the Bluemuda, see how it fared in my absence with zero irrigation and very, very hot high 90s drought conditions. And we're also going to see how it's transitioning from the predominant Kentucky Bluegrass now into Bermuda, since it's no longer really KBG weather. Well, it kind of is today, but it's more Bermuda weather. We're going to look and see how it transitions. The transition from Kentucky Bluegrass to Bermuda is actually quite fascinating, or at least it is to me. And watching, a nice deepish dark green lawn, I'm Barenberg, so it's not too dark. However, it's a lot darker than what I expected. But watching that transition from the, that deep, vibrant green to a more of a muted green that's associated with the Bermudagrass is really something to see, a sight to behold. However, it does give a little bit of a period to where there's some splotchiness in the lawn as the Bermuda's kind of poking through. You can see that splotchiness here. The Bermuda's taking over. The KBG's kind of checking out. It's not checking out completely. It's just kind of going to hide under the Bermuda during the summer months. As days pass, more and more of the Bermuda take over. This is probably, during the growing season, the most unsightly part of the Bluemuda lawn. I'm considering the growing season pretty much end of February through, let's just say, December, early December, where I am here in the transition zone in East Tennessee. It may be extended if you're a little bit further south, may be shortened if you're a little bit further north, but I'm typically mowing from February through December. Unless we have a warm period, I will be mowing all the way through December and sometimes even into January. But the biggest growing season appearance issues are right now. I'm showing you what these look like, because if Bluemuda is something that you want to experiment with, something that you feel may work well for you in your lawn and give you kind of what you're looking for, then you need to see what the ups are as well as any potential downsides for this to make an informed decision on what you're going to do. Am I doing anything different right now regards to like fertilizers, micronutrients, fungicide applications, any of that stuff right now during the transition? The easy answer is no. I'm just kind of on a business as usual game plan. I'm keeping up my mowing, make sure that it's mowed when it needs to be mowed, no lollygagging, anything like that. I have started T-Nex. I started that on May 1st. I'm following a 200 GDD interval for this. I'm doing that because my Bermuda, the Yukon Bermuda, that's an improved common seeded variety, does really well under regulation around like 0.6, 0.7 ounces per 1,000 square feet of T-Nex, which is more than double what the Kentucky Bluegrass max label of 0.3 ounces per 1,000 square feet is. So I am running between 0.25 and 0.3 ounces. I'm using just a little squeezy bottle that has the little bit that shoots it up, so it's not 100% exact, so that's why I'm kind of in that range. Those 200 GDD intervals are working really well at suppressing growth to where I'm not mowing every day or every other day like I was leading up towards the end of April. The Bermuda's doing okay on it. The front Bluemuda, and I'm calling the front Bluemuda, even though it's like 90% KBG, in the same way that someone calls Arden 15 a hybrid Bermudagrass. I can just do that, and that's the reasoning behind that. But that front side is, the front lawn is doing fantastic. I haven't mowed it in 12 days. It needs a mow today, but it's not overgrown. It's nothing crazy. It honestly doesn't look much different today than it did 6 days ago when I left for Nashville. And that's pretty freaking awesome. The only thing that's not looking good is the fact that for like the past 10 days, we were extremely, or maybe even longer, it might have been like 2 weeks, highs in the 90s, zero rain. I don't have my jerry-rigged above ground irrigation set up yet, don't have any timers out. I have been irrigating with that prior to leaving town, but the last 3 or 4 hottest days when I wasn't here, the lawn got nothing. And you can tell it needs a little bit of help. I just want everyone to see right now that's contemplating a Bluemuda lawn, and especially if you don't have irrigation, that these are some things you can face. The KBG in those areas, the localized dry spot, did not like it. It's that easy. My backyard faces southwest, so it's full on brutal, abusive afternoon sun, very minimal shade. We're gonna fix it and get it going and looking fantastic, but I want to show everyone the bad because it's so easy to show nothing but the good. That's it. Until next time, when we're fixing localized dry spot, possibly playing around with some above ground irrigation. Let's see what else. The equalizer. Oh, I'm excited for that. It's very exciting. And what else I'm going to do to liven things up and fix some appearance issues I have. But until then, hey, it's Mike, Real Low Dad. Thanks for watching. Glad to be back out in the lawn, but BMX was a whole lot of fun. I encourage anyone with young kids, boys or girls that want a family-filled fun activity to check out BMX. A lot of cool people, a lot of fun times, long days, and worth every second. So, hey, it's Mike. We will see you.